Hey guys, how you doing? Mark Graham here, and welcome to Big Balls Marketing. Hey guys, on this episode or this video, I'm going to talk about something that I always refer to. I'm kind of checking my notes here, but I always talk about one of the first things that you need to do with a business opportunity, and it's not so much what you need to do with a business opportunity after you join it. It's something you need to do before you join it or before you start putting together some sort of program or some sort of a product. Okay, and that is finding an audience, making sure that you have a market for what it is that you have to offer, whether it's a business opportunity, a product, a service, or whatever. In this video, I'm going to go over that, and I'm not going to go over it in great detail, but I am going to talk about what it is that you need to be looking at. And so the very first question that people want to know is, how in the hell am I going to find a target audience? What am I going to be looking for? How do I do that? And it's a good question, because coming online, especially if you're a newbie, if you're coming on for the first time, really looking to do things, or maybe you've been around for a while, but nobody has really gone into depth about what it is to find that audience, or how to go about finding that target audience. One of the things that I used to do before I would join an opportunity, and it would almost 100% of the time, I don't think I ever had a time where it didn't work, was I would figure out what business it was, and then I would go and search for searches and use a keyword tool to find out how many people every month search for those terms surrounding that particular business. Okay, so if it was like whatever business it was, Business Success Alliance or some other big ticket program or something like that, I would always go in and I would search using keyword tools and forums and different things, and just put in searches for that term, for that business or whatever. I remember whenever I started doing Z&Z1 and Z&Z Big Cash and all that stuff, I would go out there, and that would be the thing that I would look for. And then there were other terms. And so this kind of gets into how you go about finding that targeted audience. So first of all, the work from home niche is it's absolutely huge. Okay. You don't have to type in work from home or quit your job or anything like that to find that there is a huge audience for that. Okay. And since that's the area we're going to be working in, we're just going to kind of bypass that, and we're going to go on to what it is, or some of the more specific details of how to do it. Okay, and so one of the things I use, and I've already mentioned it, is a keyword tool. I used to use a Jaxi keyword tool. I always use the Google AdWord tool. Now they have the Google Suggestion tool, I believe. Still a very valuable tool. And I'm going to make a video showing you exactly how to go about that. But right now, for this video, I'm just going to talk about it. So if you want something more technical, you can leave something in the comments below, or you can do whatever. And before I get too far down the road, if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button if you like it. If you don't, hit the thumbs down button. I really don't care. I want to see some activity there. But anyway, the keyword suggestion tool, you just go to Google and you type in keyword suggestion tool, and it will bring up some. And I believe that you do have to have a Google account, a Gmail account, or a Google account. And once you have that, you're going to have access to that. And so, and I would start typing in probably some pretty broad terms, like something like how to quit your job, or not how to quit your job necessarily, but maybe different key phrases like, if we're going to do the work from home niche, you can do work from home online, and that's still a pretty broad topic. Internet marketing for beginners. Online businesses for beginners, online businesses that work, legitimate online business. You're going to be looking for to find out if there are people there that are typing in those keywords. And there's other things that you want to do too. You want to make a list. You kind of want to do some brainstorming before you go to this keyword tool, and you want to kind of go over maybe some of the questions that people have. One thing, if you're interested in some sort of network marketing program or some sort of referral marketing program, you're going to look at, how to build or how to generate free leads, or how to generate leads, how to generate traffic. And those are going to be pretty broad as well. And once you put in those key terms, there's also going to be a lot of key terms. As the title suggests, it is a keyword suggestion tool. So you're going to get all of these other key phrases as well. And to the right of all that, it's going to show you typically how many people are searching for those terms every month. And so then whenever you start creating content or you start creating your product, you're going to create your product around those terms. And like I said, I'll go into that whenever I make a more technical video. Another way to find some of these targeted audience, and I mentioned this before as well, is through forums. You can go to the Warrior Forum, and there's some other, you can probably just type in internet marketing forums, or you can go to Facebook, and you can type in something like that, internet marketing, online businesses, whatever, and you're going to be able to find large groups of people. And once you know that you have a large audience out there that you can possibly work with, then what you're going to do is you're going to kind of want to refine some of that stuff and look for specifics. And specifics, people always have their concerns generally revolve around the cost of programs. So you could put in low budget online business, or low cost online business, or low cost internet opportunities or business opportunities, whatever. Okay. And but you want to make that list when you're doing your brainstorming of the potential problems that people would have with the business. One of them, like I said, is the cost. Another one is if they do have to do some referral marketing, how are they going to get referrals? And you can type that in, how to get referrals for your business, or something along those lines. How much time is it gonna take? Is it gonna take 6 hours a day? Can I do it in 30 minutes a day? Can I do it in an hour a day? Whatever. And so those are kind of the problem, and those are the big three problems that people always have. Okay, you're not going to be looking for people that are, how to become the best salesman in the world for my program, or how to become the best salesperson in the world. Most people don't want to sell. And whenever you set things up correctly, you don't really have to sell. You're really doing more of an unveiling of the information. You're giving the information out to people that are requesting it. And generally, I try and give that information away for free, just like this video. And what you're going to do ultimately is you're going to start placing yourself out there as someone that is credible, someone that's honest, somebody that really does want to help people. And people are going to see that for what it is. They're going to see you as being a leader. And then you can, whenever you start creating videos, you can start using some of those key phrases around your video titles, like a low-cost online business. Now, I can put that exact key phrase in the title of my video, and then in the description, I'll do some SEO stuff, which stands for search engine optimization. I'll put some things in there related to a low-cost business startup, low-cost online business startup, and we'll go from there. And you can get that thing ranked a little bit better. And I don't want to go into ranking things today, but to be honest with you, the best way to start ranking well within YouTube or within Google in general is to be very active, to do something at least 3 times a week. I always recommend trying to do something daily if you can at all do that. One of the things that I do with my business is, or my content is, I create a blog, I have my video channel, and then typically I'll do a podcast, or I may write an article still every once in a while. Typically I'll just do the video and the podcasting and the blogging, because it takes a lot of time. And you're going to find out whenever you start doing things, whenever you start trying to generate a lot of organic traffic, a lot of free traffic, a lot of times it takes a lot. I mean, it takes me a lot just to get onto Facebook and post some things, or get onto Instagram and post something new. So, and it shouldn't, that's a lame excuse, to be honest with you. Because when you're serious, you're going to find a way. You're going to get out there and you're going to do what you need to do. And I saw a quote the other day. It said, if you don't want to make time for something, I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember the quote exactly. But instead of looking at something like, I don't have time for this, say it differently. Say, it's not my priority. Kind of changes your perspective. Because when something is your priority, you're going to find a way. And if you're going to start any business, online, offline, that business is going to have to be a priority. And I don't mean it needs to come before family or church or any of that stuff. I mean it needs to be one of your top priorities, something that you focus on daily. And obviously, with people that are working 40, 60 hours a week, it is tougher. There's no doubt about that. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it. It is tougher. But you can always find a way. You don't have to make 15-minute videos. You don't have to make 10-minute. You can make a 5-minute video real quick. The key is to get some content out there and make sure that it's relevant to your audience, to your target market. So back to finding the target audience, Facebook is probably one of the best resources out there for free, where you can actually find not only that there are a ton of people out there looking for some type of program, or they're already engaged in some type of program and need some help with it, but you're also going to be able to get their information, their contact information, at least as far as Facebook goes, where you will be able to contact those folks directly, or at least put something out there so that they can contact you. So, guys, there's always a way to do all this. Once you find those folks, once you find that audience, it's like I said, then you go into developing your product, or developing a course, or developing some training materials, whatever your content is, and try and share that with as many of those folks as possible. Once again, that will put you in the area of being more of a mentor, more of an expert. It'll position yourself that way. And then you can always use some of the video stuff that we did. One of the things that we're doing with the Elite Marketing Systems Group, one of the things that I've been working on, is making sure that you're going to have all of the videos and tools already in place, so that you don't necessarily have to develop anything new. Now, I do recommend that over time that you develop your own stuff, because you want to brand yourself. You don't want Mark Graham out there always talking about your business opportunity. You want to be able to do something yourself. And I realize it can be a little bit daunting at first, a little bit intimidating at first, especially making videos for a lot of people. But basically what you do is you just get out there and you just start doing it. As you do it over time, repetition, you're going to be more comfortable doing it. It took me 6 hours the first time to make a video. Now it takes me however long it takes to set up and make this video. I generally don't think about it. One of the things that I do is I do put up a little, and I'm looking at my notes right now, I do put up a little notepad on my computer so that I can go back to it and kind of stay focused. That just has to do with my ADD and how easy it is for me to get off track. But I like to go back to it as a little bit of a tool to use that to just kind of stay on track. So, guys, that's it for today. I hope this video helped you out. Like I said, if you like it, hit the like button, and make sure you subscribe. Guys, there's more stuff coming out, more stuff that you can use, more stuff that you can utilize to be able to generate an income on your own. So with that said, guys, have a great day. Take care. I'll see you at the top.